passions in life. The first is, at any point in time, I have to be the cleverest person in the room. So clever that if A plus B is equal to C, my equation will start at C. Alright? The second passion, as he pointed out, is my love for food, and the result is evident. Right? So the story that I'm going to narrate today combines both these passions, which is I had to be the cleverest person in the room, and I also like having food. I was 2.5 years old when my father got transferred from Delhi to this place called Jodhpur in Rajasthan. Right? So when my mother and I decided to visit him for the first time, we thought we'll do some sightseeing, and he took us to this faraway place called Jaisalmer. Now, Jaisalmer is a desert town, and we wanted to get the feel of the desert. And to get the feel of the desert, we made such a long journey कि उसकी residual थकान मैं आज तक लेकर घूम रही हूँ life में. Okay? Finally, when we reached the hotel, we realized that to give us this entire desert feel, they had divided the hotel into two parts. The main hotel and the kitchen were at one side, which was like a plain like this, and most of the suites were right in the middle of the sand. So somehow they had made it, I will not question the architecture, that whenever we open the door, there is sand in front of us. Right? So when we went, we realized that there was no drinking water in the room. And I was, as I told you, only 2.5 years old. So my parents decided to ring the bell. That is the first time that I saw that such a concept existed. And what did I want to be? I wanted to be the cleverest person in the room. So I thought, let me see how this concept works, and then I'll try it out on my own. So they rang the bell, the waiter came, they asked for a bottle of water. He gave the bottle of water, he left. Then because we were so tired, they decided to take an afternoon nap. And the moment they went to sleep, I thought, let me try out this concept. Okay. So I rang the bell, the waiter came, and I said, मुझे 2 plate gulab jamun चाहिए. Okay, because I have to be the cleverest person. My equation will start at C. Sabr का फल मीठा होता है. Equation कहाँ से शुरू होगी? मीठे से. Right? So he did not take me seriously, of course, and he said, आपके मम्मी पापा कहाँ हैं? And I said, मम्मी पापा बहुत busy हैं. They are tired. So why don't you give me the order? Because otherwise we'll order from somewhere else. Okay. So he took me seriously. Obviously, ultimately they all want money at the end of the day. He got me a plate of gulab jamun, 2 plates of gulab jamun. Details are really fuzzy, guys. I had the gulab jamun, rang the bell again, gave the plate, and nicely pretended to mind my own business. We were there in Jaisalmer for a total of 3 days. Every day, I would wait for my parents to sleep. I would ring the bell, get a plate of gulab jamun, have it, very nicely return it, like nothing happened. Finally, when we had to pay the final bill, mysteriously 3 plates of gulab jamun appeared in the bill. So my parents said, आपसे गलती हुई है, हमने तो गुलाब जामुन खाए ही नहीं. And because I was a clever little child, I almost convinced them that there were no gulab jamuns at all in the picture. But finally, I told them that I did have gulab jamun, and that is how I've lived my life. Eventually, I pay the people who I have food from, but most of my friendships are decided exactly on how much sweet I can get from them. If they used to get halwa or gulab jamun or anything else in the room, in the class, and they would not give me the first bite, dosti khatam. And what was the return favor? If they don't give me the sweet, I will not help them in the exam. That way, I ended up being the cleverest person in the room. Right? So, there is a twist in the tale, which is that सभी कहते हैं कि सब्र का फल हमेशा मीठा होता है, लेकिन कोई ये नहीं बताता कि मीठे का फल हमेशा मोटा होता है. That's it. Thank you.
कांधे पे मुझको बिठा ले चल अभी बस तेरे